Everyone recognizes German Shepherds as intelligent, loyal, and fearless icons. But are they really everything the media makes them out to be? The reality is, they're not quite the picture-perfect dogs you see on TV. So, if you're considering adding a German Shepherd to your life, you'll want to watch this first. Here are all the things I wish I had known before bringing home a German Shepherd. Number 1. German Shepherds are drama queens. Seriously. Picture this. You tell your German Shepherd, no, and suddenly it's Broadway in your living room. They whine, they groan, they roll on the floor like they've been mortally wounded. Welcome to life with one of the most dramatic breeds ever. If you think you've seen everything with other dogs, think again. German Shepherds bring an unmatched level of theatrics to everyday life. In fact, one owner put it best saying, "My boy groans and complains, sighs dramatically when bored, completely normal. GSDs are known for being dramatic." Whether it's sassy side-eye when you take away their favorite ball, or singing the song of their people when they don't get their way, these dogs know how to keep things entertaining. Their personalities range from hilariously goofy to so serious it's comical. They might stalk a toy like a jungle predator or act like you've shattered their soul by not sharing your sandwich. It's like watching a canine soap opera in real life. So if you love a dog with personality to spare, a German Shepherd will keep you laughing, even when they're protesting your every move. Number 2. They're a lot more clumsy than you think. Ah yes, the German Shepherd. Elegant, powerful, athletic, and a total goofball in disguise. German Shepherds may look like serious athletes, but don't be fooled. There's a clumsy cannonball hiding behind that sleek exterior. In fact, one owner aptly calls theirs Cannonball Avalanche because, let's face it, they have all the grace of a bulldozer in a crystal shop. When a German Shepherd gets the zoomies, it's chaos on 4 legs. They'll give you the "I'll bite this grass and you can't catch me" look as they barrel full speed into furniture, walls, or even you. One owner says, "I swear my dog doesn't ever look before running. He's like a furry wrecking ball with no brakes. My coffee table has seen better days." And don't expect them to cry when they bonk into something. They're tough as nails. Gravity and physics? Never heard of it. Corners? Let's just run straight through them. However, it's just part of their lovable charm. So if you're ready for a dog who's equal parts tank and tornado, the GSD might be for you. Number 3. They will terrorize you during their land shark phase. Forget the cute and cuddly stereotype. German Shepherd puppies are affectionately known as land sharks for a reason. Those tiny teeth are like razors, and your ankles, furniture, and sanity are all fair game. One owner didn't hold back, saying, "Puppy phase sucks. We call them land sharks because those little razor mouths will shred you early on. It does get better, but it's really rough early on." Teething turns your Shepherd pup into a whirlwind of destruction. They'll chew through indestructible toys in record time, only to lovingly carry around a fuzzy sock like it's their prized possession. It's all part of their puppy phase, but you'll need a survival plan. Sour apple spray, durable toys for however long they last, and redirection with games like Tug of War are your best bets. Patience is key, as is knowing the phases. Year 1 is pure anarchy. Year 2, they start dialing it back. By year 3, they're suddenly model canine citizens, and the puppy chaos becomes a distant memory. So prepare yourself for the whirlwind of puppyhood. It's exhausting, but oh so worth it when they finally outgrow their land shark days and settle into loyal companions. Number 4. The GSD Glitter might actually drive you crazy. Nothing can truly prepare you for the sheer amount of fur a German Shepherd can shed. One owner jokingly summed it up saying, "They only shed twice a year. The problem is that they shed 6 months at a time. It's literally a never-ending nightmare of fur." This constant fluff fest, affectionately dubbed the GSD Glitter, will invade every corner of your home and your life. Forget keeping your clothes fur-free. Lint rollers, vacuums, and sheer determination will only get you so far. And if you live in a warmer climate, the shedding seems to multiply as the temperature rises. While it can be overwhelming for most owners, it's a small price to pay for the companionship of such a loyal and loving breed. Embrace the tumbleweeds of fur as part of the breed, and remember, a home covered in GSD Glitter is a home filled with unconditional love. Number 5. Not all of them will be natural protectors. When you hear German Shepherd, it's easy to picture a fearless and loyal protector, ready to defend you at all costs. But the reality? That's not usually the case. German Shepherds might look like fearless guardians, but not every one of them is born to be the protector you'd expect. Without proper training, some may barely know how to guard anything, let alone you. One owner humorously shared, "My shepherd couldn't pass training. He'd probably open the door and show burglars where the valuables are stored." While some German Shepherds naturally take to protection work, most are about charm and companionship than security. The good news is that their imposing appearance often does the heavy lifting. Most intruders wouldn't dare to test a dog that looks like it came straight out of a police Canine unit, even if that dog is more interested in belly rubs than chasing bad guys. However, if you want a true guard dog, formal training is absolutely essential. But if your German Shepherd leans more toward being a furry greeter than a fierce protector, don't worry, they'll still love you unconditionally and be a devoted companion. Number 6. They will get bored easily, and that's not a good thing. A bored German Shepherd isn't just restless, they're a creative force of destruction. These hyper-intelligent dogs need constant mental and physical stimulation, or they'll find their own fun, which usually means trouble. Chewed furniture, shredded pillows, or impromptu landscaping in your backyard. All signs that your German Shepherd is feeling under-challenged. The thing is, this breed thrives on having a job to do, whether it's learning new tricks, solving puzzles, or engaging in high-energy play like fetch or agility training. Without a way to burn off that boundless energy, their boredom can quickly turn into frustration, and you don't want to see what that looks like. German Shepherds need an active and engaged owner who's ready to keep up with their sharp minds and athletic bodies. If you can provide that, you'll have a happy and well-behaved companion. But if you ignore their need for stimulation, then they might just turn your home into their personal boredom relief project. Number 7. German Shepherds take their training very seriously, and so should you. When it comes to training, German Shepherds are like straight-A students, but you need to give them the right lessons. They thrive on structure and clear expectations. But remember, it's often easier to teach them what to do than what not to do. For example, if they're misbehaving, redirect their energy into something productive instead. One owner explains it best, saying, "If he does something bad, train him to do something good instead." Redirection of energy is key. You can't contain those little things, but you can surely teach them what you expect. Think of it as turning chaos into order, one command at a time. Crate training is another must, and the sooner, the better. Make the crate a happy place by tossing treats inside and praising them every time they step in. It should be their sanctuary, not a punishment. This small step saves you headaches down the line, and trust me, you don't want to skip it. Untrained German Shepherds can become overwhelming, and unfortunately, may end up in shelters because of it. Bad habits like pulling on the leash or barking at strangers can escalate if left unchecked. So with that said, set high standards early and stay consistent. With their intelligence and eagerness to please, a well-trained shepherd will make you proud and save you from 100 pounds of unmanageable energy. Number 8. It's impossible to tire out a German Shepherd. If you think you can outplay a German Shepherd, I've got bad news for you. These dogs seem to run on an endless supply of energy. In fact, one GSD owner jokes, "They never get tired, ever. Well, except for a 5-minute window after throwing the ball for over an hour." German Shepherds are built for stamina, which means they're always ready for the next game, walk, or adventure, long after you're ready to call it quits. Their boundless energy is a blessing and a challenge. Without enough physical and mental exercise, they'll channel that energy elsewhere, and it won't always be in ways you appreciate. While they might slow down with age, for most of their life, you'll be keeping up with the whirlwind. Long hikes, intense games of fetch, and advanced training sessions are all great ways to meet their needs. Just don't expect them to be the one to say, "Okay, I'm done." Number 9. The German Shepherd isn't great for first-time dog owners. I'm not saying German Shepherds should never be for first-time owners, but here's a fair warning. Owning a German Shepherd isn't just a commitment. It can literally be a full-time job. These intelligent and headstrong dogs thrive with owners who set clear boundaries and stick to them. They need someone who will never cave to begging at the table or tolerate bad behavior because just this once doesn't work with a GSD. They crave structure and security, and that only comes from a confident, consistent owner. Most GSDs flourish with someone who has a strong will but a gentle heart. They need to know you're in charge, not through force, but through calm leadership. A headstrong shepherd finds comfort in a steady hand, while a sensitive one leans on that same gentle strength. But owning a GSD isn't for the faint of heart. These dogs will test your patience, push your boundaries, and demand more from you than you thought possible. They're a little like children, always taking you for granted, yet expecting you to be there no matter what. And when you think you've given them everything, they'll ask for more. But here's the magic. When they grow up, they'll return that love tenfold, becoming the most loyal, selfless companion you could imagine. For first-time owners, fostering might be a better starting point. It lets you test the waters without diving into the deep end of full-time GSD ownership. Whether or not you end up helping one find its forever home, you'll learn a lot about this incredible breed and whether you're ready for the commitment they require. Hey, if you enjoyed this, you'll probably love this video here. And if you hit subscribe, I'll donate a meal to a rescue dog on your behalf.